This is your math lesson for March 24th, 2020. You will need your math book, pages 257 and 258. Please remember to leave them in the book and do not tear them out. Subtract and check. Solve each problem. Well, they gave you a hint that you're going to subtract first. I want to talk to you about check your work. Some of your parents will know this, and some of you already know this. When you do a subtraction problem with larger numbers, one way to safely check your work is to do the related addition problem right next to it and make sure that you end up with the same three numbers. Ken collects photographs as a hobby. He has 375 photographs in his collection at home. If Ken brought 225 of his photographs to share with his classmates, how many photographs did he leave at home? He did not leave all 375 at home, but he did leave some at home. He brought 225 to school. So these are not at home anymore. Only some of those are. So he had 375 at home, but he brought 225 of them to school. Those are not at home any longer. We want to see how many of those 375 are at home. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now, to check my work, this was the total that he used to have at home. I'm going to add the two parts, the part he brought to school and the little bit that he left at home, and see if I really get that total. So I'm going to write the related addition problem and see if I get that other total. 5 plus 0, 5. 2 plus 5, 7. 2 plus 1, 3. Indeed, I got that same total. I have the same three numbers, related addition. So I know how many he left at home, 150, and I checked my work with an addition problem, a related addition problem. But when you add, make sure you don't accidentally add those. You need to add the two parts that make the whole. Now, for the back of the page, so you'll do that work all the way down. Numerical method subtraction, numerical method addition, related addition. Check your work. On the back of the page, this is sort of related to what we did last week, where first we just decide if we're going to ungroup or not. Now, if I were you, I would write this over here in an empty space. Adair subtracted 595 from 834. Subtracted 595 from 834. Make sure you write the total at the top. Now, remember last week we learned about you can ungroup from the left or right if you do it all before you start subtracting? I'm okay on hundreds. I am not okay on tens. I need to go next door to the hundreds family. Hello, may I borrow 100 square? Yes, they say. So now they only have 7 hundreds, and I have 10 10 sticks plus the 3 I already had. I have 13 tens now. So I'm okay on hundreds, tens. I am not okay on ones. I need to go to the tens family. Hello, may I have a 10 stick? They always say yes. I take the 10 stick to the bank for 10 ones, plus the 4 I already had. Now I have enough ones. Did she, Adair, have to ungroup to make more tens? Yes. Explain. Well, she only had 3 tens, so she couldn't take 9 away. She had to get 100 square and exchange it. Did she have to ungroup to make more ones? Yes. Explain.